Hello, my hosts, and welcome to another Kerbal Space Program stream. Today, we are going to be rendezvousing some rockets in orbit and prepping for their Juno trip. So let's get right into that. Oops. Wings. Fortunately, my wings are on the same toggle as something else. Okay, let's go directly to that. And make sure that's there. Okay. Open that shield. Probe, where is the other vehicle? Where is the lander got to? Oh. Is that it? Let's try to locate. That's the ComSat. That's the probe. Where is the ship that I'm going to be sending off to that? Let's... And... oh, it's a whole lot of debris. It's the Moho probe. It's not it. Not it either. Here we go. Why isn't the ship that we are sending out clearly visible on this? Let's quickly jump back to the Space Center and see if we can find it on the controls. There we go. Tracking station. Space station support. Her probe. It's another one that's supposed to be heading for Juno. So it would be under... ah! Bases. I got and removed it somehow. We must visit. Just switch everything on. Should be near the bottom. Okay. Probe. Oh, we're getting in a situation where we've lost a spaceship. That's not it. That was a space taxi. Okay. I know how we can figure it out. Astronaut con... Look at the assigned. Oh, we've been reversed back to before the launch. Because we sent Jeb out for that one. Okay, that's weird. We've been reverted. But on the other hand, we've got... We've got you. Okay. You're going to Moho Probe. You're in a Stellar Taxi. Let's just jump into you. I'm now really confused. Okay. You're fully fueled. And you were going to be for the probe out to the outer planet. Right. So, revert. We managed to revert to, oh, you're for the support ship, that's right. So, we undid what we did before somehow. That's fine. Let's go to the Space Center and launch the two crafts up. So we've got 3 launches scheduled. Okay. Open the Juno lander. Which has all the fixes in place again. But has the issue. Right, let's launch this again. Okay. Jeb and Bob. Thrust to maximum. And we go for launch. It's going to be a pretty reasonable launch program here. So we start backing off. Then as we get to 7 kilometers, we start our gravity turn and then continue it after we reach 10. 6, 7, 8, 9. Start getting more aggressive with the gravity turn. So those 4 off. Here we go. Up the thrust now. Yeah. That's coming along nicely. Let's just rotate slightly. Keep the pitch turning. That's a little bit more aggressive than I wanted, but we'll live with it. Okay. So now what really matters is keeping close to our thrust vector so we maximize the effectiveness of it, but also pointing sideways so we flatten out our curve and make it easier to circularize. Okay. That's evening out. And we've got that. So you go like that. Maneuver node here to circularize. Check that. That's fine. Fine tune that. Perfect. And we'll have a quite neat little burn here. We're actually so close to the maximum point. 110. There we go. Right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Weeks ago I saw some people driving a rover on Kerbal. Some want to go to the South Pole from the Space Center, but I saw one guy got mad. He spent hundreds of hours around the world. Ah yes, there are people who are doing the whole round the world challenge. I saw somebody else do that, mention that in my comments. And hi Ted, good to see you. There. And we are getting ourselves back ready for this rendezvous. Let's this one has a really nice orbital characteristic. I like it. There we go. How is our orbit? All good. That is a fine orbit. So we'll... That's called Dune Lander, yep. Let's go to the Space Center. We'll launch another space taxi. So, open Space Taxi Max. Like that. Go to the launch. And this time... what I'm going to do... probe... put the lander here. Is that it? There it is. Set that as a target. Going to fast forward until it is behind us to make rendezvousing easier. There we go. So, active stability assistance, thrust to max, fire. Normally, as we come up to about 100 meters a second, I will pull back. And there we go. I try to avoid reaction content. It's just... I'd rather do original stuff. And there's some issues with getting monetized properly for reaction content that just cause problems on YouTube, so... we go up. We'll bend over. Oopsie daisy. And we're coming up to 10. Oh. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Up the thrust power. Oh. Still not sure why some vessels are so much easier to pilot than others. Guess it's about centers of mass and stuff. Oop. Come on. Behave. There we go. Oh, boy. That went way higher than I wanted. Okay, out of maneuver. Want to get it into an orbit at least before we try and rendezvous. That's fine. That's not too bad, actually. Like that. So all leaning over. And that will be our what's its circularization burn. And then I think it'll also mean our prepping for our docking burn as well. You drive to the pyramids. Yeah, that might be something. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to work out if there's a way we can do that. Okay. Oh. We are lined up. Let's fast forward to the burn. Autosave. We've got a minute to this burn. Fast forward a little bit more. There we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circularization burn. And I think we have to stage through this one. Here we go. Kerbal Space. Yep. Back into Kerbal Space Program. Oh. There we go. And that launch went pretty cleanly. And that's coming up. Just want to keep burning until, yep, that spot. Let's open that. And oopsie daisy. Extend the antenna. I think that's purely decorative, but $31. So we can fast forward to that point and burn retro and make ourselves get into the similar orbit with our friend here. So what's our distance? Beautiful in the orbit. There we go. Now we can point to the target. So next encounter 110. Oh, there it is. So just do a little bit of a burn here. Switch to stability assist. We can have it burn up slightly. because we want to have it spot on. There we go. Oopsie daisy. There we go. Just want to have this line up properly. So, nearest intersection is 19. Let's switch to docking mode. Well, last time we did this, we used up a whole lot of the fuel. Let's switch out of docking mode then. There we go. So if we go like that, I think that will bring us better. Yeah, it's working. So we'll have a 15. Da-da. Keeping our eye on that. 16.3 is the next thing. Okay, just got to keep my eye on you. Bring you in nice and close. That way. Okay. So speed you up to that point. Warp there. Set you to kill the velocity again. And there you are. Keeping an eye on that. Let's adjust ourselves so we have that. This is basically the sort of Kerbal way of doing a docking, not particularly NASA approved. And it's also not as fuel efficient as some other methods of working out a rendezvous. There we go. Killing the relative velocity. And now we point ourselves at the target. And that cause us to head towards it. Okay. RCS. Switch to docking mode. Accelerate to the... No, actually, it's that way. Would help if I knew my lefts from my rights. I think that's fixing it. Hold on. It's not. Oops. Switch out of the docking mode. Okay. So we're heading directly there now. So in about 3 minutes, we'll try and equalize our velocities again before it goes spinning past. So, walk there. And kill relative velocity. Okay. Gonna make a quick save here. Gonna point myself normal. Control from here, open shield. Now, just make sure we are like that. Oh. Let's jump over to the Juno lander using that, and we'll move the smaller vessel across because that's more maneuverable. That's thinking. I think that's the way to do it. And I'm just gonna save game. Got to call this one. But okay, set that as the target. Undock, switch into RCS. We'll disable the RCS for a moment. Normal. Control from there. Actually, I want to be anti-normal. That sounds like me to a nutshell. Right. Actually, point ourselves to the target. CS controls. Oops. Forgot about that. Nope. So adjusting our relative trajectory. We want to get all these dots lined up. And since we are on the lighter vessel now, it's a lot more responsive to my inputs. Yeah, this is what we should have done the last time. Like that. And like that. You can do it. Come on. There we go. Okay. Yep. Adjusting up. We are spot on. And as typical, we'll get the situation where come on. Oh. Why aren't you behaving? Right. Let's point your retrograde for a moment and just kill our relative velocity. This way. So, slowing us down so we can dock evenly. There we go. And 4. Right, come on. I've got plenty of monopropellant. That's good. Not sure why I've got my hands on that. 6. Keeping an eye on this. Okay. Once we get down to about 3 meters a second, I'll point myself back at there and we'll move into a docking again. Okay. So point it at the target. Alright. And that's coming in. Let's see the... There it is. I want to get these dots lined up. Yep, I know about physics warp. It's just when you're doing this, I don't want to... basically don't want to... Oops, that's the other way. Basically, physics warp, when I want to do fine controls, is a little bit... touch and go. Okay. At least I can see what I'm doing now. And manually warp it. You on. Sure, I'm spinning so much. Oopsie daisy, come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Lined up initiating spin. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Let's fast forward a little bit. I think it's because the RCS thrusters aren't perfectly balanced. So they tend to misbehave slightly. There we go. We've got a separation of 500 meters coming up. Oh, there. So we'll go by and then I'll come back. Excellent. Point me towards the target. Wake up. What's going on? Oof. Okay. So, minimize the relative velocity. There we go. Yeah, the crew helps. Especially when we run out of power like this. Okay. Alright. Bring us down to 0 again, and the relative velocity. Point back towards the target again. Oops. There we go. Let's get it coming in at about 1 meter a second. Okay. Right. Now we just have to keep adjusting as we get closer. Accounting for the drift, so it's like that, I think. Once we get really close, we can switch to targeting the center of gravity to targeting the actual docking clamp. Here we go. That's telling me... Oh, I still got issues. Yeah. Oh. It's easier to do this than do all the tidal calculation math. Here we go. And come on, you can do it. How are we going for monopropellant? Yeah, we got plenty. Actually, Give a squirt towards you. There we go. Two. So, will be 100. The next closest movement will be on 100 meters out, so we can do that. Point ourselves retrograde. Once again, kill off the relative velocity. Yep. And then point ourselves towards it again, and oops. Forward. Okay. Oops. Like that. There we go. Okay, we are going to collide. Let's bring ourselves a little closer by warping. So slow ourselves down, but keep ourselves on track. What I want to do is get to that thing. Oh, excellent. It's actually targeting that thing. It's weird. We run out of... No, we've still got plenty of monopropellant. Okay. Right. Switch the lights on, if it has any. Yes, it does. Right. And I can't see a thing we're doing. Oops. So turn you up like that, I guess. Ugh. Why are we... Okay. Just there. Yeah, that does make sense. So, push a bit towards it. So we're slowly drifting. Ah! Away. Forward. Forward. So, kill the relative velocity again. Okay. Then. Okay. Get ourselves all lined up. Here we go. Yep. Now I wouldn't have to be vertically moving. Yeah, that is very true. Okay. Basically, I'm trying to arrange there to be a line through all three, so that one, and that one, because this will push that towards that. There we go. Oh, there is lights on the docking port. There we go. Drifting in. Okay. How are we coming? Easing in. Let's point it probably close enough that will get it to come on, settle down. You can do it. docking! There we go. Just make sure that that's the... Yep. So, switch out back into maneuver node. Second thing to do, control from there. Otherwise we'd end up pointing in the wrong direction against our thrusters, which we've done before. And save game. Right, let's add a... So that's saying we've got about 2,000... that. Alright. Add you, going to Juno. Yep, that's well within a thing. Create a maneuver for that. That's in the transfer window. Excellent. We are also going to launch a second vessel. Why can't we get out of the... Go to Space Center. Going to launch a second vessel, which will follow up behind it. Hi, Fabriki. Welcome to the channel. You enjoy yourself here. I hope you are having a good day. So, one quick vessel, which this one we don't have to rendezvous, because this one is going to be chasing after the main vessel and meeting it up in Juno orbit, with the idea that this one will help transport it back to the planet. So all I've got to do is get this thing into orbit. So we accelerate up to about 100 meters a second. Pull back slightly. But not that slightly. There we go. Once we get to about 7 kilometers, start our gravity turn. There we go. Whoop. Probably need a bit more thrust here. And there we go. I'm pointing in the wrong direction. Definitely need to compensate. It's once again misbehaving, as it always does for this one. Don't know why this behaves so badly. Just the slightest flick in the on the joystick and it goes. Often in ways you don't expect. There we go. Keeping an eye on that. There we go. And adding a maneuver node here. And this will maneuver into the right position. And we'll have it circularize. And the good thing is, once again, we are dropping stuff mid-orbit, so that will be good. Well, mid-ballistic path at least. Once we are pointing on there, we'll do a fast forward. Oh, we can't. Okay, a minute. So. Okay. We'll put in there. 29, 28, 27. 20 seconds to circularization burn. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circularization burn. There we go. Pulling a ridiculous number of G's on this, but it is a uncurbed vessel, so we don't have to worry about anything like that. As we get the last of the fuel done. So burn out just then. There we go. And we are coming into a nice stable orbit as well. So I'll keep an eye on that. So how have you been, Fabariki? Oh, Bakiri. Sorry. There we go. Huh? There we are. Got a circular-ish orbit. That's terrific. And now I will rename you as well. So open the cargo bay. Extend antenna. Where's the control center on it? Here it is. So configure vessel naming. We'll rename this Space Taxi Una. Accept. And we will get a planner in here. Sending you to Juno. Move that out of the way. Create the plan for that. Just make sure that... Yep, there's a couple of days between the 2. Excellent. So we've got 2 missions all staged up. Should we try for a 3rd? No, I think that is a good job for today. So let's get back to the main room. Yep. Thank you everybody for keeping me company as I played Kerbal Space Program. Today we launched 3... we launched 2 rockets. One, we docked with our Juno probe, and that will be that Juno lander, and that will be heading for Juno. A second one, which will also be heading to Juno to allow the Juno vessel to return home. So we have progressed our Juno missions forward. That's really good news. Tomorrow we will be playing some Minecraft, and I will be very happy to see you. And the day after that will be Factorio. Yep, 1 Kerbal year to eject burn. So, if you have been watching and not subscribed, and you've enjoyed yourself, please consider subscribing. And both if you've been watching live or in the archives, thank you for watching. I'll see you later.